In our 7-ish minutes of marketing inspiration today, we're going to look at top 3 mistakes to avoid when you're doing a live webinar or a live seminar, live online event. Sound good? All right. And these are things that you'll be able to use right away today. Hey, Fallon, how are you? Hey, Matthew, good to see you. I know you're doing stuff, Matthew. All right. So we're prepping for a webinar tomorrow and a seminar the next day. And so we are all about this all day long. There's so much to it. That said, you can do this. This is simple. You got this. And so if I can just point out the 3 things that we see kind of folks, veering that direction, and if we can steer back into something better, these are the top 3 things maybe to avoid and just pay attention to when you're doing your webinar, seminar, online event. All right. The top one, or just one that I love to look at, is what's happening after people log on, but before the event has started. So that's sort of 10 minutes right before the event. It's really important, I think, to create a bond with all the attendees. And so, what we want to avoid is when someone logs in, that they just see kind of like a blank screen and maybe like someone looking off into space and that kind of thing. We want to just grab them in that first few seconds that they logged in and say hello. And so it's really easy if you've got, 5 attendees, 50 attendees, 500 attendees, to greet everybody in a couple ways. One, who's ever on camera can be, hey, we're starting up at the top of the hour. Good to see you. Let me know where you're from in the chat. How's it going? What questions do you have? That kind of thing. So you can do that. And also, you can talk with them by chat. And so we often have someone on staff, our chat master, that's talking with people. Hey, welcome. Glad you're here. You can put your questions in here. So that's the top one of 3 that I just wanted to point out. If you're doing a live event, webinar, seminar, that kind of thing, that before you start the event, we want to start engaging with people right away, because then they'll keep engaging throughout and feel like, they're interacting with you and it's not just sort of a one-way communication, right? All right. So that's the top one, is that 10 minutes before, talk with people, ask them questions, ask them where they're from. And you can do that on camera and also in the chat. Super important to do that so people feel welcome and engaged right away. So that's the first one. The second one is to talk about what people will get when they join you. So this is important during the promo and important right at the top of the event. So you're going to tell them, hey, stay with me for the next 20 minutes, and you're going to learn about A and discover B and find out about C, which you can put to work in your business right now. Right. So this is going to be super helpful to them. And I think, some of the people we work with sometimes have a tendency to wanna lean into, "Hey, this is what I'm selling. Here's the product. Here's all its specs. Here's the service we offer, da da da." Okay, I get it. You wanna talk about you, and I wanna talk about me and all that stuff, but the customer, the client, the prospect, the attendee, the participant who's joining your live event, they wanna talk about them. And so that's what we need to remember, is what's in it for me, not me, but your perfect customer, your perfect client. And so in the promo and at the top of the event, go ahead and tell them, hey, when you join this event, or now that you're here at this event, you're going to learn about A, discover C, and learn how to implement, A, B, and C. Anyway, so you want to tell them what's in it for them. Why should they come? Why should they stay? What are they going to get out of it? So that is the second one. And the third one I wanna share, there's so many cool ones, but I'm looking down at my notes to pick 3 of the ones that have come up this week. Having a plan to follow up. So some of us were just at a live event in Vegas. And at that event, one of the things that we did with our clients that we worked with is to make sure that anybody out in the audience could raise a hand and say they're interested in working with you. So many times what you'll see at a seminar, a live, talk from stage, that kind of thing, is people say, okay, and if you have questions, here's our website. All right, see you later. And so they might go to an event or speak, even online, in front of a group. And if you don't have control of the you know, the registration, you don't know who's there, you've just spoken to a big group, but probably, you just know there's X number of people there, but you don't know who they are. And so the best way to help someone raise a hand and you know, start a conversation with you about working together is to give them something. And so if you can say, hey, I've got some bonus material with this other special information or other diagrams or other plans or whatever the thing is, just fill out this form, give me your email address and no other info, maybe first name and email, and I'm going to send this bonus material to you. Or text me a keyword. Like for me, you can try this if you want to have the experience. Text me the word biz, B I Z, to our phone number 530-203-5703, and you can get this special material that I put together for you on your marketing plan, right? So if you do that at an event, you've got a way to connect with people. Now, if it's your event and you've got control of it, awesome. Also, be sure you've got a plan in place for following up. Now that somebody came, we know they're interested because no one comes to your special event on a really, narrow topic unless they're interested in that topic. And so we want to have like a really nice plan in place in terms of the follow up. Yeah. So those are the top three things, mistakes to avoid, things that you can do to make your online events and webinars, seminars, speaking from stage successful. That is one, before the event, talk with people, get them engaged, and make sure they're having a conversation with you. Secondly, be sure that you tell them what's in it for them, both in the promo and then at the top of the event. And then actually at the end, summarize, hey, today you got A, B, and C. And then finally, have a lead follow-up plan. And that is, your fourth thing. Hey, stay with me. At the end, I have bonus material for you, or I want to give you this bonus material. Just give me your email address or I'll text it to you or something like that, and have processes in place to do that. We do this all day long. We've got at least two this week. I think it might even be more. So if you have questions about how you can do it, let me know. I also have a cool little online class that runs through our exact process if you ever want to check that out. And I hope you're having a beautiful day. All right. Happy 7 marketing basics to you and talk soon. Bye.